Hello, you people.
Hello.
Hello, you people.
Long time no visit.
Well, no, not really. We had the little on the road episode.
Yeah.
Little bonus dealy that I put up late last week or whenever it was. Welcome to the Motley Soup Podcast. I'm Nate.
And I am here drinking wine.
Changed her name. So it was a big shock to me, too, when I got the notice in the mail that it was official. She never even told me that she was changing her name to I'm Here Drinking Wine. Mm-hmm. It's going to make the logo a lot longer. Ah! Stop it!
Why are you yelling at him?
I'm yelling at a kitten. Because for those of you that don't know, there is a new kitten in the Motley Palace. That's right, we're up to 3.
We are up to 3 now.
The 3 Musketeers of the Motley Palace. And this one is orange and something else entirely.
He's mute, actually.
He's mute, a little derpy, but we love him anyway.
He's adorable. Unlike the other 2 heathens that yell at us while we podcast, this one's silent.
Well, not exactly silent. There will be crashing probably, or ripping or tearing, or me yelling at him for eating my headphones or something. But anyways, got a lot going down on the show here today. I got a lot of stories to talk about. Plus, remember when we used to do the old segment, Whoa, Japan?
Yes.
Yeah, today we'll have a new segment, Whoahio.
Ohio.
Yes, we are from the wonderful Buckeye state of Ohio, and today we'll be talking about some Whoahio situations.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Well, you know, a few weeks ago, we were going to have a birthday episode.
Yeah.
And I had all these notes from the movies we were watching, and we were going to have that special movie episode, and I deleted all of my notes.
Fucking technology.
Yeah! I wanted to delete a sentence, and I deleted it all, and I couldn't recover it.
I have actually
You skirted, huh?
I have scolded myself in the past for not...
Both.
Which one? Wino?
I want both of them.
Which, it's like the dueling banjos of wine.
Yep.
Is it a good mix? Do
yes,
they mix well?
They do mix well.
Oh, goodness. What a witch's brew.
Don't touch them.
Oh, my God. Okay, anyway.
Back on track.
One of the, we always joke about how we're not a video podcast and people can't see what we're doing, but that may change soon because, folks, we're on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. We're on YouTube.
If you want to watch us record,
yeah, we might do that.
Yeah, maybe
We might do like a behind the scenes watch us record thing, or we'll just do some YouTube exclusive videos. Yeah. Something. We'll get her done.
We still want to have the audio for the travelers,
absolutely.
the radio travelers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Got to make sure people got something to listen to on the way to work.
Absolutely.
But they can also listen to us and watch us be crazy.
So, one of the other things we talk about a lot on this show is people paying stupid amounts of money for art and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That gets me all fired up most of the time. So, my new hero is an artist named Banksy.
Banksy?
Yes.
Where are they from?
Apparently Banksy is a graffiti artist or something in England. And,
wait, I think I've heard, now that you say that out loud, I think I have heard of this person.
Banksy? Well, one of Banksy's paintings, this one right here.
Yes.
So you heard about this?
Yes. Well, I've seen this person's work on social media.
It's Banksy's Girl with Balloon. It sold for $1.4 million for a painting. And then, as soon as it was sold, here's why I like Banksy. Because these people paying all this money for a piece of art. For something that, I'm not saying it's not a nice looking painting or whatever, but that's not a $1.4 million worth of anything. Anyway, as soon as the gavel fell and the painting was officially purchased, someone in the auction house pressed a button on a remote, and this painting went through a shredder.
What?
That was installed in the frame.
You're shitting me.
No, let's find the video.
No.
Yes. Thank you, Banksy, for putting these hoity-toities in their place.
God. So then what?
What do you mean, what?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Let's see here. I want to see, because there was a video.
Right here.
An actual video of it
This
happening. No, that's the detail of the... I think this video will show it. Oh no, this is the...
Yeah, that's exactly the one I pointed at.
Well, that's not it, though.
Okay, here's the bike seat. Go with Motley, ladies and gentlemen. Standing in the front.
We have to post this on our page.
150, 200,000. I have already 200,000.
So there was a shredder installed in the
In the
frame.
frame.
Wow.
Last chance. And selling for $860.
No way.
Yeah, if you could maybe get one of the technicians to bring me to go check it over there, that'd be great.
I bet that's the guy who purchased it. Because did you see the hand go over his face like, dear God, what?
Yes. So yeah, somebody said they saw somebody with a remote control that was probably somebody that worked for Banksy or whatever that pushed the button for the remote shredder to activate. So what I say to this guy is congratulations, because you put the big kibosh on these pretentious pricks that'll pay $1.4 million for a painting. So I thought that was fun.
That is fun. It's a fun little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God.
Hey, I don't have pity for the guy that spent up $1.4 million. I should have given that money to charity.
True.
Other than something to hang in his stupid house. Alright. So, here's a guy who's probably not feeling too good about himself.
Okay.
As soon as we get there. Dennis Dickey, 37, of Tucson, Arizona. Okay.
What about him?
He was an off-duty border patrol agent. He wanted an explosive gender reveal party for his family and friends. The gender reveal party was on April 23rd, 2017. Expectant parents to have such parties to tell family and friends the gender of their baby. In this case, Dickey's plan was to shoot a rifle at a target containing tannerite, a highly explosive substance that would have exploded to reveal either blue powder for a boy or pink powder for a girl. Dickey shot the target, causing it to explode and start a fire that spread and resulted in what was known as the Sawmill Fire that burned nearly 47,000 acres in Arizona.
Wow. When
Yeah.
did this happen? In April?
April of last year. I remember the fire. But it turns out this guy actually started it with his stupid idea for a gender reveal party.
I've actually seen a lot of people do that exact thing.
Yeah, and they're stupid. But
I don't really understand the gender reveal thing anyway.
he has to pay more than $8 million in restitution.
Oh my God.
Starting with a $100,000 initial payment and monthly payments thereafter.
How is he going to come up with $100,000
I don't know.
as an initial payment?
How's he going to pay for this baby's college now?
How is he going to pay for this baby?
So yeah, the gender reveal party. You said you don't understand.
I don't understand.
Why don't you just tell everybody, hey, it's a boy, it's a girl.
Well, okay, it's cute, but it's overdone now. You know, it was cute for a while, but now it's completely overdone. But you were telling me about in New York, they like made it finalized that you don't have to choose a gender for your child on the birth certificate.
Oh.
Tell the folks about this.
You're allowed to pick male, female, or X.
Or X.
It is the stupidest, most ridiculous. I don't know. I guess now the DMV should start handing out wizard licenses, right?
Sure.
You know, hey, I'm a wizard. I want to be a wizard, sir. That'll be $49.99, and you are a wizard. So that puts me in the wizard tax bracket, right? Yes, the wizard tax bracket, because I identify as a wizard. So they should give me a license, a legal license that says I am a practicing wizard. This planet has gone sideways.
Here's my deal. I don't understand why they can't Just continue doing what they're doing. If the child is born a boy, let him be a boy. And then when they're 18 and they want to, or even whatever age, and they want to choose to be a girl, whatever, let them be a girl. But I don't know why the parents have to feel guilty for choosing the sex of a baby from biology. You know. I wouldn't feel guilty for it.
It infuriates me. It shouldn't. I shouldn't care. But what the reason it makes me mad, people will say, well, it's not affecting you, so don't worry about it. It is affecting me because we've come to this point on the planet where people are just not, they're allowed to just not live in reality. They're just allowed to just, you know, we're just going to ignore biology, we're going to ignore science, we're going to ignore logic. We're just going to ignore reality completely. What the I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I guess
that really doesn't bother me. I really don't.
Hopefully I'm dead before everything goes completely off the rails.
That doesn't really bother me.
It does.
It doesn't bother me.
It bothers me.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. So we sit different sides of the fence for that one. But I do think that it's kind of stupid that there are parents, like new parents, that refuse to choose a gender for their child.
Yeah. Because
they don't want to choose for their kid.
They are. I'm going to tell you this, and I want people to go look it up. I want you to look up. And this is what. Okay. I'm going off on a tangent here. Okay. I have been told by many people, and you and I have talked about depression before.
Yep.
And people say suicide. People will tell me when I say suicide is a selfish act. People will tell me suicide is a symptom of a disease called depression. Suicide is the symptom of a disease. If I'm going to follow their description through to its end, if suicide is the final symptom of a disease, and I want everybody to go and look up the suicide rates for transgenders. The suicide rate for transgenders is insane.
Yes, it is.
Which means, judging by the logic that they want to use about depression, people that are transgender, that not homosexuals, I always have to clarify that because I don't want to be called a bigot because I'm not a fucking bigot. People that have transgender identity have a mental disorder. They have a mental disorder. They believe they are something they are not. Again, I know I say jokingly all the time, oh, I'm a wizard, I'm an orange. It's just as feasible. It's just as crazy to say I'm an orange as it is to be a boy and say I'm a girl. Okay? Look at the suicide rate. And now you have these irresponsible parents who are already, by doing this stupid thing with this stupid birth certificate, setting up their child for a life of ridicule, confusion, mental disorder, and probable suicide. Congratulations, you are shitty parents. Okay, there, I've said my piece on that. I didn't want to go there on this episode. I didn't want to get all, mean Nate.
Well, okay.
It went there. If you don't put male or female, I'm just going to say it. If you don't put male or female on your child's birth certificate, you're a shitty parent. You don't deserve to have kids. All right, now, moving on to the next item.
I probably wouldn't have gone that far.
I will, because I believe what I say.
I mean, if the mother
You're is a shitty parent,
is a heroin addict, they don't deserve to have a kid.
It's like these people that have a little boy and they dress him up like a little girl because they say he wants to be a girl. He's fucking 4. He doesn't know what he wants for breakfast. It's bad parenting. It's bad parenting. But anyway, you're starting your kid off on a terrible note. They're already going to be confused enough about who they are, and now you're just making it worse. Terrible people. Anyway.
Move on.
Gross, terrible people. Okay. This one's fun. Some 259 people worldwide have died while taking selfies.
I'm not surprised.
According to a study published in the Journal of Family Medicine and Primary Care, researchers from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, a group of public medical colleges in New Delhi, scoured news reports on selfie deaths that occurred from October 2011 to November 2017. They found that the most selfie deaths occurred in India, followed by Russia, the U.S., and Pakistan. Most of the victims were stupid men, about 72%, and under the age of 30. India accounted for more than half the total. Trying to see if they're... Although women generally take more selfies than men, researchers found that men were more likely to take risks, like standing at the edge of a cliff, to capture a dramatic shot. Drowning is the lead cause of selfie deaths, usually involving people having been washed away by waves on beaches or falling out of a boat.
So wait, basically they're taking selfies, but extreme selfies. So it's like,
Yes.
I'll see your selfie and raise you a cliff.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The second leading cause listed is transport. People killed, for example, while trying to snap a quick pic in front of a moving train.
Do you know how many people I've seen not snapping, but like taking videos of themselves while driving?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they have a stand on their dashboard. Like, they have the phone in their hand. They're looking at the phone and moving the phone around. I'm like, what? Watch the fucking road.
I don't
What are you doing?
Well, you know me, I don't understand people doing anything on their phone while they're driving. Stop it. You're driving. You know, people did
Mr. Text and Drive.
People did it for years. Waited to make a phone call. Waited to take a picture. Tied for third are selfie deaths involving fires and falls from high places.
Did you say fires?
Fires. 8 people died while taking selfies with dangerous animals. Unsurprisingly, the United States led in the number of selfie deaths involving a firearm. People accidentally shooting themselves while posing.
Okay, so basically, if you're out camping and you see a grizzly, don't pull out your phone.
Well, people do. Fucking idiots.
Go somewhere else.
And I don't pity them. I don't feel sorry for them.
I don't either.
You know, if you are going to stand on the edge of a cliff and take a picture of yourself, then your life isn't important to you. That picture is. Or, like you said, you're going to stand next to a grizzly bear? Hey. Rawr. More than 250 people. Crazy. He's crazy. All right. Next. You ready for this one? Boy, I got him, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Got him this time around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just waiting for the story to load.
That's
Sorry.
only because all of my content was deleted. Okay, I do remember a couple of things, but we'll get to it later.
A 22-pound rock that has been propping open a door in Michigan for decades.
What? What about it? Okay.
Dramatic pause. A 22-pound rock that has been propping open a door in Michigan for decades turns out to be a meteorite valued at $100,000, according to Central Michigan University.
So it's been propping open a door in
Michigan.
at a university in Michigan?
I'm looking here to see
Okay,
exactly.
like I want to know where this rock was.
The rock arrived on Earth sometime in the 1930s, according to its owner, who obtained it in 1988 when he bought a farm in Edmore, about 30 miles southwest of Mount Pleasant. While touring the property, the man spotted the rock propping open a door and asked the farmer what it was. The farmer told him it was a meteorite, that it was part of the property, and that he could have it. The farmer said that it had come down onto the property in the 30s and made a heck of a noise when it hit. The new owner recalled him saying, according to CMU's statement, "In the morning, the farmer and his father found the crater and dug out the still warm meteorite." The new owner lived on the farm for a few years, and when he moved, he took the mystery rock with him. For the past 30 years, he has used it as a doorstop and sent it off to school with his children for show and tell.
Wow.
So he knew it was a meteorite. He just didn't know it was worth $100,000.
Right, he just...
Like, I've had money propping the door open for how long?
That's funny.
That story's out of this world.
Oh,
hey-o! Oh, come on.
All right, Space Case, what's the next one?
Space Case, I like it. You're a wonderful co-host, wife, and best friend. Last but certainly not least, this is one all you people will like.
All you people. You people.
Mm-hmm.
I would like it too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
quit your bitching.
come on, Wi-Fi, catch up.
Well, did you know you have probably already bought your last car?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Growing number of tech analysts are predicting that in less than 20 years we'll all have stopped owning cars, and what's more, the internal combustion engine will have been consigned to the dustbin of history. Yes, it's a big claim, and you are right to be skeptical, but the argument that a unique convergence of new technology is poised to revolutionize personal transportation is more persuasive than you might think. The central idea is pretty simple. Self-driving electric vehicles organized into an Uber-style network that will be able to offer such cheap transport that you'll very quickly, we're talking perhaps a decade, decide you don't need a car anymore. And if you're thinking this timescale is wildly optimistic, just recall how rapidly cars replaced horses.
Yeah, they don't live in Ohio. They don't understand how much we need a car.
Fifth Avenue in New York, all horses, and that was in 1900, or no? Yeah, 1900. And then, what the hell? Yeah, 1900.
1913.
Then by 1913,
Yep.
cars everywhere, no horses. In 1908, the first Model T Ford rolled off production line. By 1930, the equestrian age was, to all intents and purposes, over. And thanks to the disruptive power of an earlier tech innovation, the internal combustion engine. So, what do you think? You think they're right? Do you think that within 20 years we're just not going to be driving around in cars? I mean, the scientists did come out this week and say we need to change something rapidly, probably within the next decade, or global warming. I mean, the environmental changes is. I mean, we're almost to the point of no return. So,
Well, I think it's absolutely doable.
if governments and companies start signing things into effect to try to turn this economy thing around, or environment thing around, you never know. They may say no more combustible engines, internal combustion engines.
There you go. No, I think it's completely doable. However, they don't live here in Ohio with us. In the rural areas of Ohio, we need cars.
But if this
But if we can get an eco car, that'd be great too.
As
long as it isn't solar powered, because God Almighty, in the winter, it's impossible to get a freaking spot of sunshine.
So if this taxi thing, this environmental taxi network thing, becomes a thing,
As long as they can get me to work, I don't care. I gotta get to work. Gotta make the Mondays, otherwise we can't buy equipment for the podcast.
the biggest problem I see with I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I see their point with the car thing. Yeah, like you said. I mean, I'd rather buy an eco-friendly car than have to rely on a bus or taxi service.
No, right. Well, we don't.
But the other big problem is then what do they do? They say we need to do this.
What are we gonna do with our old cars?
Not just that.
I want to know that.
But you can recycle all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, okay, if we're going to do this with cars to protect the environment, because you really need to reverse what we're doing to the environment, what do you do about planes? I mean, planes fuck with the environment too. What are we going to go back to boats?
But there isn't as many planes as there are cars. There's so many planes. You're right, but there's not as many planes as there are vehicles on the road.
But imagine the exhaust. The exhaust they produce is probably 20 times what a car produces. So I bet the pollution's equal. Okay. We'd have to look that up. I don't know for sure. I don't know off the top of my head, obviously.
I don't know.
I'm not an environmentalist.
Well, let's back up for a minute. What are they going to do with their old cars?
Recycle them.
Okay, well, what are they going to do about the liens that we have in our cars? Are they going to forgive them?
No, God, no. They're not going to forgive you.
Well, then they're not recycling my damn car. If I'm paying for it, I'm keeping it, and I'm driving it.
I was going to say they'll never do that.
Well, right, but they're not going to allow me to drive my car because it's not good for the environment. Sorry about your luck, but I haven't paid it off yet. So, yeah.
Well, we're talking 20 years here. I'm sure you'll have it paid off in 20 years.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm hoping to get it done in a year.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus. I probably won't have the same car in 20 years.
All right, well...
It's already got 150,000 miles on it, damn it.
Oh.
Anyway.
That was all I had, other than the Whoahio.
Okay, well we'll do the Whoahio in just a moment. So there was a few things I remembered
Okay.
that we were going to talk about
All right.
for our birthday episode. So we'll just cram that into this episode.
Okay.
Do you have your little notes from that or no?
Maybe.
Probably. Well, I'll start then.
Maybe.
So
Okay. Go ahead.
I wanted to talk about a couple of stories of things that happened in my childhood that I thought would be a fun time. Thank you for opening that door. It is hot in here.
Our house is weird.
We have a weird house.
Our house is like over hell. Like right now, it is literally like 52 degrees outside, nice and cool.
Yeah.
And our house is hot as hell right now. So anyway.
Yeah, we are parked over hell.
Hades.
Yeah, if you open up our vents, it's a direct line to Lucifer's bedroom. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. What were we talking about?
Memories from your childhood for your birthday.
Ironically, I couldn't remember that. So, I was thinking about when I was a kid, we would go to Walmart, and there was a Walmart mascot. And I don't know if anybody else at any other Walmart had this, and I hope they did, but we had Murphy the Parrot. Which is funny because now the gas stations are Murphy's. So it's funny that we had Murphy the Parrot, and she lived at Walmart. It's a female.
I don't remember Murphy the Parrot.
No, well, then it must not have been. It might have been a regional thing. Just in my
I
area.
don't know. Well, and when I was growing up,
I can Google that. I guess I never thought about doing that.
When I was growing up, though, living in Toledo,
yeah,
we didn't have Walmarts because Toledo's a union town.
Oh, and Walmart will not. No,
Toledo. Yeah, Walmart couldn't get into Toledo back when I was younger.
It's the same thing with Defiance. But it took them forever to get a Walmart in there because it's such a union town.
So yeah, I mean, there was Walmart here when we'd come to visit here, but I don't ever remember a parrot. I'd have to ask my grandma.
Okay.
About this parrot.
Yeah,
Murphy the Parrot.
I'm Googling right now to see.
Murphy the Parrot?
Yeah. Honestly.
All I can ever remember is the smiley face.
No, there's like this cage, Murphy-style cage for parrots, but no, there's no existence of Murphy the Parrot. So it must have just been in my area. But it was really cool because he was back towards the pets and the kids' toys and stuff. So, of course, when I wanted to go look at the toys, I got to see the parrot.
Like Rural King has Rudy the Rooster.
Right, exactly.
There you go.
So Rudy's way cooler because, I mean, the parrot...
He's a rooster.
The parrot would just occasionally squawk. But it didn't get, like, free reign, you know? It was chained to its little swing. Yeah. You know, so it just sat there.
It was kind of like a Walmart employee.
Yeah, like it literally sat there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It didn't get to fly around and enjoy its life. So I'm kind of glad that they took her out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't ever remember it around here, so.
Well, that's good.
I don't believe
Do you remember live lobster tanks in the Walmart?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that. I wish they'd bring that back.
Live lobster tanks in the Walmart.
Yeah, that was also my favorite place to stop when I was a kid. We would go to we'd be in the meat section and there would be that big old tank of lobsters. Yeah. I'd be so excited to see them.
Well, they didn't just have that at Walmart, though. They had that at, like, Kroger and Food Town and stuff where I grew up, too.
My mom protested Kroger, so we never went to Kroger. Like, I had never stepped foot in a Kroger until I moved to Defiance.
Why'd she protest it?
This is what my understanding of the story is, but obviously I wasn't alive when this happened, so I can't really tell you why. But my understanding was that she wrote a check to Kroger, and she had just opened this account, you know, she was fairly young, and her check bounced or something, or they rejected her check for whatever, refused it for whatever reason. Okay. And she got so pissed off about it because there was nothing wrong with her account or her check that she said she boycotted Kroger.
She was like, fuck those bozos.
I will never shop there again. And I can say that we never shopped at Kroger. So from that day until the day my mama passed, she did not shop at Kroger. Never. Nada.
Well, that's fun.
Isn't that a fun story?
That's fun.
Yeah, so I never even stepped foot in a Kroger until I moved to Ohio. Isn't that fun? Fun fact about me.
You weren't missing anything. It's just a grocery store.
Well, it's a lot cheaper than I think it would be, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And now my dad's an avid Kroger shopper, you know.
Yeah.
Now that he can be.
Yeah. Now that the wife ain't telling him he can't. Yeah. Well,
you know.
You know. A guy's got to do what a guy's got to do.
Make the wife happy.
To make it through the night. All right. Anything else?
I'll have to stop you if I think of anything else, but no.
Well, if you want to, you can go to our website, motleysoup.com, and check out our blogs that we both wrote.
Oh my God, if any of my people from my hometown remember Murphy the Parrot, please tell me I'm not crazy.
You can check out our blogs.
Yes.
One about you turning 30.
And you turning 40?
One about me turning 20. And it was
oh, funny.
I mean, it's been quite the life, these 20 years. And yes. You can check out motleysoup.com, check out those blogs. You can also like and share our Facebook page. If you're going to shop at Amazon, if you're going to shop at Omelette-Zon.
Omelets.
If you're going to shop at Amazon, you can go to our website. Before you shop at Amazon, you don't have to do anything different, but to go to www.motleysoup.com instead and click the Amazon link on our webpage. And then your shopping experience costs the same and is exactly the same as if you had went to Amazon. But we get a little kudos from Amazon.
Yeah.
And now YouTube.
And now YouTube.
Motley Soup on the YouTubes.
I can't wait to see where that leads us. It'll be a good time.
It's going to be a good time. Speaking of a good time, let's have a poop break.
Okay.
Let's have us a poop break. Everybody have a little breaky poop.
I'm probably going to walk outside because it's cold out there.
And then we will come back and we will cap off the show with some Whoahio.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will take a poop break. We'll be right back after this on the Motley Soup Podcast.
You've been exiting.
Born ready.
I'm born ready.
Born ready. Welcome back to the Motley Soup Podcast.
I'm born ready.
And what was your new name? Something about a bottle of wine?
Something about sipping wine, I guess.
Sipping on some wine.
Sipping on... You know, gin and juice is gross. I just wanted to put that out there.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, so, Whoahio.
Whoahio!
Jesus.
That's where I'm from. You're not from here. You're an import.
I am an import.
A beautiful import.
I was plucked out of my homeland and plopped into this town.
And then you got suckered into marrying this guy.
And I got stuck here. I'm kidding. I love you.
Stuck with us.
I love you.
Stuck with this buck.
You know it.
Well, we live in the Buckeye State, Ohio, so only in Ohio will you hear stories like this.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Dateline, Dayton, Ohio.
Oh,
a man in Dayton is facing indecency charges after a witness reported seeing him attempt to have sex with the front grille of a van parked on the street.
Wait, with or in?
With.
Okay.
Putting his diddle in the van. Talk about being all up in someone's grill. Anyway, officers responding to a call Tuesday evening found the suspect, 35-year-old Michael Henson, wearing only a pair of black shorts and black shoes, according to NBC4, which cited a police report. Henson was taken into custody and put in the back of a squad car, blah, blah, blah. While officers spoke to a female witness, she said she saw Henson pull down his shorts and then put his genitals into the front grille of a red van parked on the side of the road. When the suspect passed out in the front yard near the van, the woman called police.
So she stood there and watched him hump a van. So she watched him do it, and then when he was done, passed out in somebody's yard, and then she called the police? Who's more crazier than the other? I mean, seriously. I'm just going to sit here and watch this guy
Here's my favorite line.
love this van.
Here's my favorite line of this whole story.
Yeah.
Police contacted the owner of the van, who allegedly said he was unaware of any incident. Apparently, he didn't give his van a rape whistle. I don't know.
Oh my God.
How would he be unaware? Of course, he's unaware of the incident.
I'm so shocked about... I think I'm more shocked that the lady just stood there and watched him do it. And didn't call the police then. She called the police after he passed out.
Yeah.
That's just as disturbing, I think.
Turns out the van was a Winnebago.
Ah.
Heyo! Sorry. If you saw the picture of the guy, folks, you'd think he was a van fucker. He just looks like a van fucker.
Wow.
See, look at him.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He's got the Hogan stash.
Dateline Bowling Green, which is about 20 miles away from where I'm
Lord.
from.
Yep.
A college student at Ohio's Bowling Green State University is facing charges of drunk driving and receiving stolen property after police say she stole a catering truck. Monique Vanderhulst, 19, was pulled over by police on Saturday after the owners of the All Occasions Catering reported their truck was stolen, according to the Toledo Blade.
Why'd she steal it?
The vehicle had been left running while the owner was inside of a nearby building making a delivery. When he came out, the vehicle was gone. Police say Vanderhulst went on a wild ride before finally being pulled over. She was reportedly observed hitting at least one vehicle, running over curbs in a university parking lot, and driving erratically enough to cause contents to spill from the truck.
So she was drunk, I'm assuming?
Vanderhulst, yes.
Like very, very,
the
very
police
drunk.
said she showed signs of heavy alcohol consumption. She allegedly admitted she had been drinking earlier in the day, and police said she was carrying a fake Illinois ID, which said she was over 21. She also told police officers she thought the vehicle was her own car and didn't realize it was a truck.
Oh, she didn't realize it was a catering van.
Yes, so she was really drunk.
She was really smashed.
That, or she wanted to get those big foil pans of pasta home
Yes.
to eat them.
I bet there was those little meatballs in there, too. Them things are good.
I know what we're doing next New Year's.
Booze and
Whoahio.
meatballs. Yeah, woo! All right.
Dateline Akron, Ohio. Phyllis Jefferson's temper may be as hot as her salsa.
Ooh.
Phyllis Jefferson, 50, allegedly stabbed her boyfriend in the groin with a pen Sunday evening after he ate all the salsa in their house.
Wow.
Jefferson's boyfriend, Ronnie D. Bucker,
She needs to come here. We never have salsa in our house because one person always eats it.
told police that he and the accused were arguing about the salsa consumption when she allegedly stabbed him with the pen.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, maybe she isn't welcome here because we can't
escalates.
keep it.
This actually escalates.
Wait, how does this escalate?
Jefferson allegedly walked to the kitchen to grab a knife and used it to cut him in the stomach also.
Was she after the salsa?
Jefferson fled the scene while Bucker called 911. Responding officers found him on the floor clutching his stomach, either from the pain or maybe he had the shits from the salsa. I don't know. But either way.
I'm telling you, she was after the salsa. She was just going to use him as a bowl and grab some Doritos and move on with her life. That's all she wanted was some salsa.
Washington County, Ohio.
I thought you were going to say Washington Courthouse, but alright.
No, look at
Washington
this guy.
County.
Look at this guy.
He looks like a good time.
Well, he allegedly went on a bender after his pet pig ate his stash of pot. On Sunday, deputies in Washington County arrested Chad Spone, 44, on disorderly conduct charges
Try again.
that started after he discovered Millie, his beloved pet, had gobbled up his marijuana. Deputies arrived at his house after he called 911 several times and said he was having suicidal thoughts. During one call, he said he was holding a butcher's knife to his own throat, according to the police report.
Okay.
His wife, Heather, told officers that her husband was already depressed because of their pending divorce before discovering the pig got into his cannabis. She said he then downed an entire bottle of Everclear.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
That's enough to kill somebody. Wow.
His wife told officers that he gets very upset when he doesn't have marijuana.
Wow.
In order to arrest him, officers subdued Spawn with a taser. He was charged with disorderly conduct by intoxication and resisting arrest. All I'm thinking about is...
Is that him with the pig?
Yes.
That's him with the pig. Why didn't he just go buy more weed? Why did he have to do all these crazy things?
And my thing is, like, in all this insanity, somewhere there's this high pig in the house.
There's this pig that's running around squealing.
Paranoid as fuck.
In the cabinet, eating salsa.
Oh, I thought there was another one here that I wanted to talk about. Maybe there wasn't.
Why didn't he just buy more weed?
I don't know.
I do not understand. That escalated far too quickly.
Yes, it did.
Well, the pig's fine, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure the pig was chill.
Yeah.
The pig was good. Pig had his fill, and he was chill. Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay.
That's all for Whoahio. We'll play this game again sometime.
Okay. I'm done.
You're done?
Uh-huh.
All right, you're done. We're done. We want to thank you all for joining us on the Motley Soup podcast. And don't forget to also, if you're a wrestling fan, check out the We Can't Wrestle podcast. And all these podcasts and more are available on every podcast app you can imagine.
Except
iTunes.
No.
Or Podcast One.
Get it right, we are on iTunes.
Except Podcast One.
There you go.
We got to get to a certain amount of downloads for that.
Yeah.
I said screw them a long time ago anyway.
I deleted their app even.
And don't forget to check out the new YouTube page, check out the Facebook page, check out the website for those blogs. And we'll see you on the next go-around, super fans.
Yup, yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the Motley Soup podcast.
Thank you. Bye.
See you! Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.